All right, so here he is, longtime flyweight staple and former champion Deiveson Figueiredo. Outstanding finisher. He can knock you out. He can submit you. The cardio has really started to catch up with the skill set, and fans are always excited to see this man compete.
Always excited. I mean, he's one of those small guys that when we watch him walk to the octagon, you feel like something explosive can happen. And on many occasions, that's exactly what does happen. But for Figueiredo to win tonight, he has got to be more willing to accept whatever comes to him in the fight. He cannot chase the knockout. He has got to be ready to defend takedowns. He's got to be ready to box. He's got to be ready to grapple if he wants to win again and head back towards the championship.
But man, is he an absolute delight to sit down and talk to and to watch compete. And you can argue that were it not for the presence of one Deiveson Figueiredo, this UFC flyweight division would cease to exist. Big spot for the former champion tonight. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Deiveson Figueiredo! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Rob
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, going to be interesting to see how Deiveson Figueiredo approaches the early portions of this round. We have seen him monitor his gas tank a little bit at times, but we have definitely seen his cardiovascular base improve over the last several fights. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Nice counter left there. Oh! Big left hand there.
Oh, body shot.
Leg kick checked by Rob Funk. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Man, he's making these leg kicks count. Hard elbow in tight, and a great way for him to start there against a very talented kickboxer on the other side.
And you would expect that from the kickboxer, but this guy is so well-rounded, he can do everything, and he understands that throwing punches in close are very difficult. So he went to the elbow, shortened everything up, and landed a beautiful strike.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that. Pretty good combination. Not there. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now.
Good punch lands.
Davison Figueredo, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, and there is another knee. He throws that knee almost as if it's a punch. He's landed several. 20 seconds to go in round one. Final seconds here of round one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Can't stop your takedowns. Keep them coming. Keep them going just like that.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Let me see some combos. Give me some combos.
Font's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Takedown defense holds up. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Figueredo gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
All right, keep pushing forward.
Oh, a huge block there.
Beautiful job landing that head kick. What a fun fight.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Just missed with the left there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Takedown defense holds up. And now some separation. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the... Oh, he's wobbled now.
Big combination. Oh, nice body shot.
Under a minute now to go.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt away. Back.
Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Forward now. Don't back off.
Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Font's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it. But if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Figueiredo gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, damaging knee to the head.
He's hurt bad.
Circling to his right. Figueiredo's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. He missed with that jab attempt there. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
He sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse. Big punch lands through the middle.
Straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Wow, what a fight! He's got to be careful here.
Push him off! Push him off!
Changing the position.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Stay focused on the ground!
45 seconds remain in the round.
Let's work.
All right, so it has been punches and strikes in bunches tonight. His opponent is wearing it, and when you see swelling like that, maybe a facial fracture of some kind.
Well, it seems as though something's hurt bad.
Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
What a round. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Font's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, just as he did, this fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got to play very bad.
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets going for the arm here.
It's tight.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, submission Russian defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Fonts in half guard.
Great ground and pound by this man.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Offense is on the menu tonight. Back and forth we go. Font's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, my goodness.
How much more can he take? Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Getting them out here.
Fonts in half guard.
Oh, you got to be careful there, yep.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
15 seconds remain in the round. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Figueroa. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, round 5.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
All right, so here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is one. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time. But he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time. And certainly he's got essentially every skill you would want in an MMA arsenal. All right, well, if you like high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, perhaps this fight will be the one for you. You got to think his opponent is mindful of all the skills that he has in that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. If you are not aware of the dangers of grappling this man, you are doing yourself a disservice. You got to take note of what he does. He's so good on the ground. He's so comfortable on the ground that if you are there and you lose focus for 1 second, you're done. He's a high-level grappler, a guy that has a ton of accolades in jiu-jitsu, and you recognize it the moment he steps into the octagon.
Yeah, a lot of different submissions on his resume, and going to be interesting to see how the opposition tries to handle this appreciable challenge in front of him tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arman Tsarukyan! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dariush!
And there's Herb Dean.
Ready,
He will
fight.
handle the action
Ready.
inside the octagon.
Do it.
All right, this round just about to get underway. Beneil Dariush's career largely has been spent residing in this lightweight division's top 10. You know about the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game, right? He essentially mastered that sport, so to speak, in 5 years before transitioning to mixed martial arts. And he's come close to mastering this sport as well. Certainly has rounded out the striking. He has a great kicking game, a great jab, all of it hardened and improved under the watchful eye of Rafael Cordero at King's MMA. A beautiful switch kick there, champ.
I mean, just like Edson Barbosa, he switches stance and drives that kick up onto the elbow.
Missed with that right hand.
He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount. Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Let's go. We got to scramble here.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Control the hands. Control the hands. Watch yourself. Control the wrist.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 1. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Dariush getting work here from the top. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Unable to connect with the right.
That's a beautiful body kick.
The accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chair.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Got his guard pass. Now he's going full mount.
Tsarukyan gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. And there's a takedown attempt. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Back and forth we go here. Starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Setting up an armbar now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Under 90 seconds to go. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Tsarukyan's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Round 3 next. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
There's a lot of blood. He cut you open good. Brett wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
This entire fight, he landed a massive hook. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Big right hand.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. This is such a crazy fight. There's a level change there. There it is, now he's running him out.
3 minutes to go. Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Dariush gets caught with that punch. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, going in the fight. That guillotine is very tight. Got an angle here to try to change the position. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Tsarukyan's in half guard.
Oh, right into mouth.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see the fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
All right, close guard now. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Dariush is back in half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. The 1-2 punch is true.
He did a great job of blocking that punch.
Nice jab by Dariush. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, big knee. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
Come on, man, I need more punches. Let's go. Throw those punches.
Able to snaps his head back with that offering, DC. He is
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count to try to end this fight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Tsarukyan gets the double leg takedowns. Rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very... He's going to attack armbar here. Look at that. That's tight.
Oh, man, how much can one man take right on that already swelled area? Might need to call in the doctor here soon. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. these are some serious power punches from the top by Tsarukyan. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Arch, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Dariush getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Dariush. Just misses with that one. Oh, he lands another debilitating. Somehow, his opponent stayed up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches, and he got him hurt bad here.
Fight back! Fight back!
Oh, looking for the gilly lock now. Might have the guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he's out. Oh, huge ground and pound elbow there. Tsarukyan's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. Dariush, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. He grounded him and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Right into side control. Tsarukyan is in half guard now. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Tsarukyan. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited. Another takedown land.
Fighter trying to pass here. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in.
Boom! Body kick right there. Landed perfect.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Dariush.
All right, no suspense as Bruce Buffer reads the scorecards. A clear decision victory for him here tonight. And jiu-jitsu at this level, even when the finish doesn't materialize, really fun to watch.
It is, you know, and you really do have to try and take it all in because there are a lot of things that happen subtly, very subtle inside the octagon. And this guy is a master of manipulating the next movement. And at the next movement, bang, there he is to stop it. What a fantastic performance.